I have taken some markets, some very popular markets, US dollar crosses, indices, commodities, and 2 stock questions at the end. I've actually added another stock question, Nick, because as an example, I asked you and Frank the beginning question, so I decided it's only right if I add another question to the end of it. So we have a couple questions to go through.
Yeah, if you guys want to play, click the link. We got the Telegram in the chat here for you.
So basically, I have taken some screenshots of charts, and I also have clues about the charts. They're all popular, well-known, well-traded charts. I'm not trying to confuse or trick anybody with any of these questions. And you have to try and guess the chart. It's as simple as that. So I'm putting the first poll in now. It just says question 1, and it has A, B, C, or D. And so here's the first question. And Nick and Frank already got this question, so they should know the answer. So this will be a practice so that we can kind of show what this is going to be like for the audience and they can guess. So here is your first clue. Here's the chart, and it says, since October of last year, this market has been in a serious uptrend. At this year's highs, it had grown by 17% from 0.95 up to 1.12, currently trading around 1.08. The answer, we have 88 votes in so far. The answer is the euro dollar. That is the euro dollar chart. Next question is, this market has also been in an uptrend since October of last year. At its highs, this market grew by nearly 28%, but it's still trending near its all-time highs today. If you were bullish on this asset in October and November of this year, you most likely made money.
Gold.
Frank, you can't say the answer.
Oh, I can't? I thought we were guessing.
I think you're right. But for
just
people who are
looking at that daily candle.
Yeah, the daily candle gives it away.
Or wait, you said 28%. Gold didn't make that much.
From the lows, did it? I think it might have from the lows.
You can see the chart right there. I have it marked up from the lows to the most recent highs.
I think that's gold. I don't think it's silver.
Okay.
I'm putting this in the Telegram. I'm trying to do.
Yeah, no, it's gold. It's got to be gold, I think.
All right, Nick and Frank both think it's gold. This chart is, yes, it is gold. That is gold. Right. Yes, the wick from yesterday was a little bit ridiculous. The price points trading around the 2000s. That was a gimme. If you have been watching gold. If you were really watching gold yesterday, then you know that it hit all-time highs. So that one was a little bit easier, but this one might get a little bit tougher. Let's move into our next question. And I'm dropping question 3 in the Telegram right now. So question 3 is live. And it says, this market has been up and down this year. You could buy it, you could sell it. You could buy it or you could sell it at times. This asset has been predominantly bullish year in and year out until the last 2 years. 2022 was not a great year for bulls in this market, but we are inching back towards all-time highs.
I got my answer.
That's your clue. Is it the NASDAQ? Is it silver? Is it the dollar? Or is it the S&P 500?
SPY.
Frank thinks it's the SPY. Nick?
I think it's the NAS.
Nick thinks it's the NAS. Okay, so we have a little bit of differing opinions.
Although, well, actually, I don't know.
I'm going to give the audience we have 8 votes in so far. While they're doing that, I'm going to get question 4 ready. And as soon as I'm done with that, I will reveal the answer to this one. We're about halfway through now.
Because NAS got destroyed in 2022 compared to the S&P. NAS was down like 35%. Let's see. I could be wrong, though. It could be S&P.
The answer is, in fact, the S&P 500.
Ooh, Frank, you got me. Dang.
Mhm.
I thought it was I thought it was the Nas.
That is the S&P 500.
Maybe NASDAQ is at a higher point already. Oh, it is.
So moving right along, I'm going to drop question 4. Question 4 is in the Telegram now. And here is question number 4. This says, this market hit its peak last year, but it didn't last long. While this market has been up and down for most of the year, last month, November, was a down month for this asset. We saw a loss of 4% from last month's highs to last month's lows.
Dollar CAD.
But it has been trending upwards the last few days. Is it the dollar? Is it the NASDAQ? Is it dollar CAD? Or is it platinum?
Oh, maybe it's a dollar actually.
This market hit its peak last year, but it didn't last long. While this market has been up and down While this market has been up and down for most of this year, last month, November, was a down month for this asset. We saw a loss of 4% from last month's highs to last month's lows, but it has been trending upwards in the last few days. I should mention, I don't think I mentioned this, but all of the charts that you see are all daily charts. They're all daily charts. Is it the dollar? Is it the NASDAQ? Is it CAD USD? Is it platinum?
It's
I
dollar.
got my vote. Yeah, I think it's dollar.
Nick and Frank both think it's dollar. And it is. It is the dollar.
Did you know that you can watch Trader Nick live stream every morning, Monday through Friday, with guests from all around the world? Each morning, right here on the A1 Trading YouTube channel, we put on a live show where Trader Nick, along with some very special guests, go over their charts and ideas for every kind of asset. We do a live reaction to news drops and do analysis immediately following. You never know what's going to happen during one of our streams. So come be a part of the live stream community. You can find our live streaming schedule on the A1 Trading Twitter account each week so you never miss a news event.
You guys are doing pretty good at this. I have to say, you guys are doing pretty good.
Frank's got me beat. I don't think Frank's missed one.
I know. I haven't been able to really keep score, so I don't know who's winning, but I think that's
Maybe I can recover on the stock ones though. But
Is it
I
just
gotta
the
I'll
pound?
go ahead and get the here's the next question. I'm about to put it in the
Who's more of a nerd? And I'm
next
winning.
question. This market has had no real direction for just over 3 years. This market is constantly finding itself in large, extended periods of consolidation. And this has a long ways to go if it wants to get back to its all-time highs of 2020.
I know this one.
Give me
I
one
actually don't
second
know.
while I'm putting this in the
Is this silver?
Telegram chat. Nick, Frank, do you think that you know the answer?
Silver.
I'm stuck between AU and silver, but I said silver already, so I guess
I think
I'll
it's
go
silver because James's point about being very far from the all-time high, the Hunt brothers manipulated the price of silver super high. Unless I'm just thinking of, but silver hasn't moved anywhere in the last few years, I don't think. Am I right, James, or am I just off?
So you both think it's silver, and Nick, I did this one for you. It is in fact silver.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
It is in fact silver. You guys, so I'll be honest, I was a little bit nervous going into this because I was like, what if this is just way too hard and way too obscure and nobody can get these questions right? But you guys are actually killing this. I'm really surprised.
Now I think if you did give me like the Australian dollar, I would just not be able to spot it. I'd be
I mean, I tried. We've done, euro, dollar, S&P, gold, silver. Silver was specifically for Nick because I know that he loves some silver. But all right, let's see. Here we go into the next question. I'm dropping it in the Telegram now.
Ooh.
And question
Stock, Frank.
number 6 is a stock question. This market hit its all-time highs last Wednesday, but is now
Nvidia.
trading lower. This market was hit hard in 2020, like many others, but bounced back quickly and stronger than ever. 2022 was a down year for this market, but 2023 may have been this market's best year ever. It is the 14th most actively traded asset on the NASDAQ. Is it Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, or Facebook?
Frank,
Was
what do you
it?
think?
What price is it at now, James?
I'm not going to. All the
It's not in
information,
our, that's not in our
all
hint.
the information you can have has been given to you.
I mean,
I
that
don't
looks like it could be Apple, Microsoft, or Nvidia.
I think it's Microsoft.
Well, you said all-time highs last Wednesday.
I can read the question one more time if you want.
No, it's okay. I think I'm gonna say Nvidia.
I think it's
Okay,
Microsoft.
so we have a split decision. Nick believes it's Microsoft. Frank thinks that it's Nvidia. The answer is, it is in fact Microsoft.
Okay.
Oh,
It is Microsoft.
Nick knows his stocks.
Nvidia, I think like had like a bigger crash and a bigger rally than Microsoft in 2022 and 2023. Like it dropped so much and then it's just gone parabolic since.
Look at that small blip in 2020 when everyone was panicking.
Microsoft is a monster of a stock. It is absolutely insane.
All right, are we ready for our final question?
Yes, let's do it.
I've included one more stock question, and here it is. The hint for this one. This market has seen a crazy amount of growth in the last 3 years. This market hit its all-time high last month, around 192% higher from its beginning from the beginning of 2022. It is the 7th most actively traded asset on the NASDAQ. Is it Nvidia? Is it Apple, Facebook, or Tesla?
I don't know, Nick. That gap looks like.
And this is getting dropped in the Telegram for everybody playing along, right?
Frank,
I almost wanna
you and
say-
I both know that can't be Tesla because we would have remembered that day. right?
I was thinking that it was because there was a gap.
But Nvidia had like
in,
a
like,
day that
April.
was up 30%. I think that might be Nvidia.
I think you're right too.
Because
they
I don't
both
think we
had
would've-
similar gaps, but like, if that gap was in September, then I think it's Nvidia.
Again, these are all daily charts, so I know it's hard to tell, but you can maybe piece together some of the a little bit of the timeline, just remembering that it is in fact a daily chart.
Although Meta has had a massive move this year, I can't remember a massive gap up like that outside of Nvidia, because I remember my friend Garrett, who has Nvidia shares, I was texting him just congratulating him on his amazing pick. It also is well above its all-time highs, which is indicative of Nvidia, not Apple. Tesla, Tesla's not at its all-time highs. Facebook, I think it's Nvidia. I think it's got to be Nvidia.
Nick thinks it's Nvidia. Frank, do you agree with Nick?
I do.
Frank agrees with Nick. It is in fact Nvidia. It is Nvidia. You guys killed that. That was really cool.
Between the two of us, Frank apparently knows his currencies better than I do, and I just listen to a lot of stock stuff.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's double check and see if the audience got some of these right. So I'm actually very curious to see. The last question, Nvidia, Tesla. Most people said Nvidia, although Tesla was very close behind. Question 6. Most people thought that one was Tesla. Tesla.
Yeah, that one.
Microsoft was actually the 3rd most picked choice. What about the silver question? Most people said
thought it was the Aussie.
USD.
That one, you had some good ones in there, James. Those were kind of hard questions.
Question.
Like I almost thought it was the Australian dollar too. The only thing that got me on silver was you mentioned it was really far from its all-time high, and I painfully know that too well. So
Question 4, most people picked the dollar correctly. Question 3, the S&P. Most people thought it was NASDAQ or dollar.
I got that wrong.
Third most pick. Question 2, the answer was gold. Wow, pretty much everybody said gold for that one. Good job, everybody. And the first question, Euro USD, Pound USD was actually the favorite there. Euro USD was second. So, audience, you guys did pretty good. You guys get like a B-.
There you go. Honestly, everyone did really well overall. That was awesome.
Don't forget to check out the links in the description if you want our broker recommendation, access to our free Discord, free Edge Finder, or want to chat with us on Telegram. Remember, you can watch us live in the markets every morning starting at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and we have lots more free trading tools and content available on our website, a1trading.com. Thanks for watching.